Yeah. Hmm. Let's send this here. Mr. Service to chat to see. How does feel your own Truman Show? The mod dropped. Ugh, this is what happens when we can't keep up the pace. I don't know how to feel about the fact that apparently they're making a mod out of this. I've not yet been convinced that this deserves to be a mod. I waggle my finger as I gatekeep everything! I mean, I'm not a very good gatekeeper. I'm just very salty about it. Just sit there being mean. Oh, my hands are sticky. Ugh. Alright. Umbra's making the mod. Listen, you can throw names out there, but I don't know anyone, okay? I'm not in any discords or nothing. I don't know people. Don't pretend I do. The biggest mistake you can make is assuming I know anything. That's all I'll add to this conversation. The heck is this? God. Oh, I forgot. It's Halloween, which means that every gosh dang loser is going to be uploading their "Oh no, spooky night" video. Oh, at least rose tinted Spectrum. What was his name again? Mr. Pompadour or whatever. Oh, that guy was weird. Oh no, there's another secret lair? Oh. Oh, poor guy. Man, what the hell happened over the last few hours? So many. Man. The writer of Bad Apples making the mod. Listen. I'm willing to believe a lot. I don't believe that Umbra wrote this and made the mod, okay? I don't care what proof you bring up. This is my vibe. It's just, nah, man. That ain't for real. Okay, listen. I would like to point out that as much as this was a fantastic joke at the time... Hello, people are looking at the recording. As much as this was a joke at the time, right? Looking up as she looked up is kind of happening sometimes. So I'm honestly convinced that some fic writers just don't understand how, writing works. On the most low level, what flow is. And this one is it feels like the top section. Yeah, we got a little cute little picture up here. Maybe it's a dream. So it's not going to be a huge chapter. We might do 2 today. We might not. We might do 1 tomorrow. Who knows? I just wanted to say it was great to see it. Listen, I'm very confused on where we are with these characters because reading this and Ghost in the Snoot at the same time is it's kind of like reading Romance of the Three Kingdoms and a history book at the same time. It's like, my man, ouch. It's like playing several Dynasty Warrior games at the same time. Like, yeah, but also no. I don't know which one of these is true anymore. I just wanted to say it was great to see you today. It really meant a lot to me that you came here. Thank you. Stella's words at the end of our hangout last week echo through my mind as I wait for her arrival. Last Saturday at Bubbly went pretty well. For some reason, we are just... I said this last time, and I'll say it again. Why are we summarizing their first date? What a weird move. What a weird move, my man. Why is that deprioritized? I was expecting it to be challenging without Rosa around, since she already knows how to soothe her whenever she gets anxious. But I was surprised to see her relatively calm throughout the meeting. I dare say outgoing even. Man, it's almost like human beings can function perfectly fine sometimes. As one of the characters say in Samurai Warriors 2, this reminds me of the depths of hell. I mean, I hope they say it as casually as I did. Man, this just reminds me of the depths of hell, you know? It's kind of on the sly and the casual. Maybe it's the autistic part of me. Why am I coughing now? I've been fine with this for several days of recordings. Now my cough is back. What is this? My streams are just cursed. I think Friday night my body just pens in having a good old coughing fit. God damn it. It doesn't make sense. Ugh. Maybe it's the autistic part of me. But from the way the sheepish Stego invited me to go with her on a... to go with her for bubble tea, so I made it sound less mundane. I'm gonna get the strawberry flavor, but since it's your first time, you should get chocolate. You won't be disappointed. At least she didn't suggest the banana flavor. She wasn't wrong at all. I wasn't disappointed. I mean, you know, it was fairly tame. Oh god, I was gonna say it. Our time together was fairly tame. Our conversations mainly ranged from the typical topics of anime, art, video games, and of course, the discussion we had about the joys of boba. Why not the joys of bofa? Both of these bubble teas got 'em! Wow. Amazing. Although I noticed when we were sitting down, how her body language contrasted with the other times I'd seen her. Rather than being skittish or reserved, she seemed rather warm, inviting, nervous. Well, some kind of nervousness when, you know, that displayed when she was anxious. Yeah, because nervous and anxious are different, my man. It's almost like she was nervous from anticipation, which would explain how she was blushing. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't blushing too. We're 4 chapters in, and they're already about to smooch. Man, what's happening at the chapter 8 mark? The shit goes bad. Before heading out, we decided to plan another get-together. She suggested the Full Caldera shopping center, surprising me, considering how she didn't seem to do well in crowds. I wasn't about to say no. In fact, I was looking forward to it. An artist like me, who's also poor as dirt, loves going to shopping centers. What the fuck, Anon? What the hell? Also, your leg is fucked up. Why are you going there? The sudden flutter of wings and the cacophony of cooing over my head snapped me out of my flashbacks, reminding me where I was. What? Why the fluttering of wings? Said I got a bench outside. Like, you can't just invoke wings. That's gonna bring up Fang, if anything. Said I got a bench outside the ball, but crutches by my side as I feel the cool, breezy wind of autumn's end, reminding me that the cold will always find me no matter how far I go. Granted, it's still not as brutal as Rock Bottom's weather, where it begins snowing in October. Thankfully, I don't think Vocaldera has seen snowfall since 2015. How strange. It used to snow every year, but in 2015 it just stopped. Huh. Almost like the climate had changed and things got a little warmer. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's probably not the case. I just think it's such a weird comment to bring up. Like, yeah, it hasn't snowed here in a while. It normally does, so I'm just saying, man. Probably something's going on. Here I am, sitting all alone on a bench outside of a mostly deserted mall on a Thursday afternoon. If it weren't for the broken leg, I'd imagine most people would think I'm a serial killer or a pedophile. If I were at a shitty mall, too. Why the fuck would they think that? You're sitting with crutches and a cast, man. Why would you be a pedophile? Serial killer, fine. Thankfully, Vocaldera Shopping Center seems to be one of the nicer ones in this golden turd of a town. Is Vocaldera that shit? Like, yeah, Skid Row sucks, but man. After a weapon, you can weaponize the balls with a straw. Oh, dang. Are you supposed to eat the balls? Like, chew them or something? Not that I would be knowledgeable about the area. This is the second time I've been to a mall since moving here. And I didn't want to plan our outing at the other mall for obvious reasons. What other mall? Did anyone go to another mall? I don't remember another mall outing. My one good leg starts bouncing rather impatiently, almost as if it was a reflex. Well, originally I'd been a 10-minute wait, suddenly feels like an hour. Should I text her and ask if everything is alright? She seemed eager to check out this mall after I hung out last week. In a way, I'm looking forward to this too. In a way to distract myself from the withdrawal that's been fucking me over the past couple of days. Although that's not all, I might just be looking forward to seeing Stella again. With that weeby little Stego. Why do you keep calling her Stego? It feels so mean when you say it a lot. And Rosa brought back a certain light to my life, one I thought was long gone. It's hard to describe, but within I felt human. What's up, bro? A slurred masculine voice calls out to my left. Fuck! Feel myself freeze as my brain recognizes whose voice that belongs to. Slowly turn my head towards my greeter, meeting a pink wrapped stumbling towards me. Yep. Red tank top, stained green hoodie, thermals in hand, duffel bag strapped. Jesus Christ, Reed, why do you look like more of a drugman? And I wonder if these crutches offset me reading the latest I Love My Brother manga. And I got some news for you. They would not. They do not help. Feel myself freeze with fear as my brain recognizes whose voice it belongs. Wait, okay. Reed? Yeah. My former friend slurs as he walks towards me, clearly struggling to maintain his balance. I mean, it makes sense this guy would go into overdose afterwards, but I thought he'd be fucking dead. Fuck, is he even real? Why is he here? Neither Trish or him died in the shooting? Why the fuck are they here? Couldn't you have the courtesy to die in the shooting with Fang? You know, like get a good group suicide in there or something? I don't know. Reed, for fuck's sake. Man, I've drank like 15 times the maximum dose and I'm still not dead. It's so weird, man. When a monologue is interrupted. Thank God. The amount of times that I'm reading Ghost in the Snoot, I'm like, how the hell do these people have time for this much inner monologue? My inner monologue is interrupted as I'm hit with surprise as his facial expression became more visible. He's smiling. Hey, where you been, bro? It's been ages. What? 1,000 words. Oh no, we're doing a fucking crossover with that fic? He's lost. Cito Castro, the Black Ops Army map. Hell yeah. Thousands of words scramble through my brain as I try to wrap my head around what Reed just said. He looks at me with anticipation, with bloodshot eyes and a droopy facial expression, waiting for a response and continues to stagger for Anon, run. Anon, I strongly recommend you get the hell out of there. Because he's having a psychosis and you are not equipped to handle this. He thinks I'm Fang. How much goddamn cough is he on right now? Reed, it's me. Anon, a Fang! I weakly managed to choke out before getting cut off. Dude, who's Alan? Did Trish put you up to this? The brat brushes me off with a gesture. Bruh, I swear I wasn't this way to Mr. Kaldowski's class. I was supposed to meet Fang and drop off those guitars. Oh shit, no. Don't tell me he's stuck in a groundhog mindset. Forgive your enemies, but remember their names. A successful president. I have no idea which president that is. He must be quite successful if he's quoted as a successful president. The fuck is he even talking about? He's not making any sense. Are you talking about prom, Reed? I forgot about prom. I didn't even know what happened. He always did seem a little loopy, but I've never seen him actually loopy. Fang's dead, Reed. I struggle to maintain composure in my voice from the pure shock of fish. I like how you can just say that flatly. She died months ago. You know this. I like how you meet this man and he's clearly in like a drug-filled stupor and you're like, nah, man, it's fine. Now I'm on the giving end as I watch the wheels in Reed's brain struggle to turn. He deciphers my words. That's because they're wheels instead of cogs. They've lost their teeth. That's how busted up this man is. No, my bro. It's a soft thing. Shoots me a confused look, or at least tries to. She twists off the thermal slit. Lifting it up to his snout, he begins to pour all of the content down his throat. I'm gonna make a lucky guess. Say that's not coffee. The seconds of silence return as a stare, Reed dumbfounded as he begins to chug. Whatever the hell he has in there. Chugs it like water. Rita, what's in the thermos? Oh, no, wait, it's more like, Reed, what's in the thermos? It's Carf, bro! But like Carfzilla died to 11 while doing a headstand at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Plus, I mixed in some of the harder stuff. If you catch what I'm eating, there's cocaine, chocolate fudge brownies, There's some weed. I put in some heroin, some LSD, and those alien bits, and some ground up mummy, and a little Baja Blast to taste. He was as successful as the CIA needed him to be. Raptor, Jesus, how the fuck is this man alive? No one person would have probably died from that amount of drugs. Come to think of it, I've never seen him this kind of high before, or drink his cough that fervently. Did he? And on, how do you not catch up that he's disconnected from reality? So what have you been up to since graduating? I asked my old friend, trying to change the topic as I stumble over my words in the process. We need a sadder song than this, buddy. We need a song that captures the fact that shit's fucked. Yeah, this is got a little downbeat touch to it. Ballad the boot. The ruddy raptor's right arm falls limp as he regains his breath and drop at the container. Yeah, man, I started my own beeswax, and it literally blew up the last few months. I'm pretty much the richest raptor now. The slurring in Rio's road become more and more pronounced. Plus, I invested a ton in Snoot coins, so before I'm drunk, can finally get the green. We need to get us started up. Reed, Snoot coin hasn't gone up in years. What are you talking about? It's been stable. Oh, well, I made like $5, I think. The hell have you done to yourself, Reed? I have to go. I'm sorry, Reed. I mean, I feel like, you know, at some point you're allowed to just fuck off. If people are this fucked up. Also, that's kind of mean, though. I have a job interview, Reed shrugs in response with barely open eyes. So good, broski. I'll see you later, Trish. Let me know if you couldn't tell Naomi the rose is still owes you that 20 quota from the other day. Listen, I'm so fucking sorry, Reed, but I can't help you. I awkwardly wave him goodbye as the spaced-out raptor crumples against the ground, matching my hand waving, albeit impaired with a lazy smile. So he just fell over? Man just fell over. And on may I offer you this Fent-pressed perk? Ugh. Let's go inside. I need to get away from here. I don't want to be associated with a corpse. I already am, technically. Hobbling myself towards the mall entrance, my date started off great with me watching my friend die in front of my eyes. Fantastic. My mind fully begins to process what I just saw. Reed is still around, but rather than wanting me dead or hating my guts, he just destroyed his mind with all the fucking drugs he's taken. He's probably also suffering from mental delusion and psychosis unrelated to the drugs, so that's just fucking great. Rather than hating me, okay. I can't say that I blame him. How can you cope with loss that horrific? That's like half of his friend group. Hell, I shouldn't be the one to judge, considering I've been popping Adderall like candies. Not to mention how much cough syrup I've drunk, because I can't buy booze. Mix it up with some Coca-Cola or 11-Up and it works all the same. But it's not like I can get either of those since the pharmacies fucking hate me now. Pushing open the doors, I'm hit with a change in temperature as I finally enter the building. In front of me stands a water fountain, the spray directed inwards. Did you not agree where you would meet in the mall, man? Forming a circle of agua. 2 floors each, lined with various stores and outlets, none of which were particularly busy. Makes sense, it's Thursday afternoon, that's why the malls aren't littered with screaming children. Needs a gilf man now. That's not grandma's. Oh, get out of here. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Whose drugs are these? Although I wish I could say the same about the crying children. Hearing the wail from my right, a part of me is compelled to investigate the sound of the noise due to its odd familiarity. Walking around the corner, I see a girl with a white hoodie crumpled against the window, her face buried in her arms, she continues to cry. Only distinguishing features, the lime critique. Wait a minute, Stella, is that you? The hooded girl lifts her head towards me, confirming my suspicions. Oh, I'm sorry. Stella gazes at me with puffy eyes and absolute remorse. We're not half-assing the remorse today. Why is she apologizing? She didn't do anything wrong other than leaving me outside so long I got to see horrifying ghosts of my past. I'm curious why she's crying. She got this distraught, all alone, sadness in her eyes. I feel a tightening around my heart. There's a feeling spreading through my body like a wave. Paisley is here like this. How, I don't know how to handle this again. Hey, you don't have to apologize at all. I position myself against the window, still trying to sit down without causing further pain in my leg. It's gonna be okay. You wanna talk about what's wrong? Stella replies with a sniffle followed with a shuddered breath. I tried to take the bus stairs. I was worried that my parents wouldn't let me come here alone. When I got here, I couldn't find you and it was loud. Oh no, she's actually autistic. No! You know, with how much the fucking Snoot game fandom treats autism like a fucking big old band-aid they can slap on Anon's personality, we actually have what happens if you're autistic. Damn! Or ADHD, I think, also suffers from this. Overstimulation is a serious issue. Like, I know this vibe, right? Is you were supposed to do something, and the instructions did not work out, and you're like, okay, now what? And you just break down. The dam breaks before she's able to let out another word, and she buries the face back into her arm and she begins crying. I have no idea what to do. For all my accusations of calling myself autistic, turns out I'm actually fucking neurotypical and a jackass at that. Fuck off. See, Brain, I can make my own happy. Reed is doing an OP New Vegas build in real life. 25/7 on every chem and alcohol. You have no idea how good my stats are, Anon. They're fantastic. I reach to take a hold of her hand. Isn't that how comfort people when they're at? As soon as I touch the skill, her shuddering and crying stopped. Fuck! Abort! Abort! I've been lured into a trap by a femoid! I fear I've made things awkward by touching her, so I pull my hand back. But before I can, she takes a hold of it and sucks out my blood and the venom from the snake that bit me earlier. It's a very convenient double entendre, I'd say. I'm sorry. She tightly squeezes my hand as she turns to face me, hearing the growing surprise on my face. I can look now. It's good to see you, Anon. Task failed successfully? It's good to see you too, Stella. I nearly fumble with my words. Don't you mean you fumble your words? You don't have to do it with. I nearly fumble my words as Stella pulls herself off the ground. Wishing me on my way to my good leg. So, did you want to check out some stuff at the mall? Stella remains silent to my question as she turns away, holding her hands out in front of her. Shit, was that insensitive to ask? God, why am I such a fucking idiot? Why do I have to fuck up so many things to the point that the only good things left are, yeah, I like them very much. Oh, okay. Well, sure. Damn it, Stella, I need my blood, but not all of it. Sounds good. What you have in mind? Stella turns to me and rubs the bottom of her snout with her hand, brow above her, still puffy eye furrowing. She's over-expressing, I imagine. There's this bunch of really neat stores this mall has. Would it be okay if we checked Hot Tropic first? Hot Tropic? Isn't that just a store for vampire kids, for goth kids and vampire wannabes? Man, Twilight really brought that shit back, huh? Oh, fuck. They got a lot of cool anime stuff, too. I think it'd be fun. Oh, wait, no, that's him. They got a lot of cool anime stuff, too. Could be fun. Jesus Christ, Anon, real smooth. Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, wait, or is he... Listen, my man, if you're implying that Anon muttered that and she's responding, you are not making clear who's actually saying what. Fuck off. Get out of here. Be gone. Negative points for that. My E1 fix absolutely fits Ella because a politician and the senator of Denver. And Fong barely survived to get turned to a cyber ninja who goes on a blood path for her vengeance. Listen, I understand what you're going for here, but we all know that can only end in one way. There is only one way that such a disastrous meeting of the minds can end. And I just need you to know, right? I just need you to know that I know exactly that I'm ready to handle this, okay? Just gonna crack those knuckles. Nanomachines! Anon, when did you get jacked? No, he calls her Jack. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, we all know why the Jack name gets thrown around, but it's I think it's Jack the Ripper, but it's also, you know, in a game of cards, the Jack is just whatever, man. There's a lot of things you can read into that. God damn it. I can't believe we had our revengeance. I think the funny part is that I figured out that you were talking about revengeance before I got to the revengeance part, because it's like a senator and a cyber ninja. What else is it gonna be? Well, if it isn't Sweet Tooth, just a little too late as usual. Is Anon gonna say the omelet thing, or is it gonna bring up ramen for some reason, because he's that big of a loser? Let's check it out. Where is it? Oh, it should be on the second floor by the game rock. I want to check that place out too. Stella eagerly exclaims. The stress and fear that plagued her moments ago now faded away. Is this me? Or does she switch demeanors a little too quickly? That's called bipolar. There's also other things it might be, but the bipolar is what jumps to mind. Let's worry about that later. It sounds good. Without a word, let's put on a different song, because I like how we start off with Reed being fucking dead, and then we just go to this? What are we doing? That's prom. Let's put on something a little spunkier. Let's spunk it up with a spunk chalice. No, that's a little too much. Wah! No. I'm making the mother of all dino nuggets. Can't fret over every chicken. Hell yeah. No, that's Fang's line. Fang should be the center in that case. It's Footloose now. Yeah, this works. Where Stella enthusiastically beckons me into the mall elevator, taking note of my current predicament. And two of us make our way to the lift, passing a handful of people. Dinos, of course. I guess it's a smart idea we came at this time of day when the kids are still in class. I'd imagine everything will a lot more if we came a couple hours later. As we reach the elevator, Stella presses the button. Why are we describing fucking elevators? She holds the door open. Anon, you've been demasculated. A woman held the door open for you? A woman, of all people? Get your glance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what the fuck happened? As we both enter. I can't figure... I like how Trish is just suddenly there. Fuck, not again. Is she real this time? If Ed was really here, does that mean she's really here too? No. She was his mode last week and nothing happens. Just don't mind fucking with you. Why are we doing this? Are these characters just gonna comedically run into each other? This is ending one and you're doing goofy shit like this? What is wrong with you? No, she was most last week and nothing happened. Should you mind fucking with you? Anna, are you okay? She doesn't need to know you're a schizo, Anon. Already scared enough as is. Probably leave the first chance she gets if you tell her. Oh, I'm sorry, I just get claustrophobic in elevators. I'm fine. I face the concerned psychos. I express my lie with nonchalance. He does not need the chalice. Oh, okay. He replies rather awkwardly, voice still hinting at concern. She doesn't need to know about the hallucinations or the drugs. We'll cut the recording there because we're in a decent way. The next half hour passed by rather quickly, with Stella and I visiting all the shops the mall had to offer, which was a bit more exciting than the last sweet stego as our eyes wandered across the various merchandise that caught our attention. However, I can't say the same for me, since most of the outlets seemed rather dull in their selection. Most anime merch comes from the typical normie shonen trash, like Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan, and worst. So we're going for Hot Tropic, where we're just copying these? Worst of all, My Hero Academia. Attack on T-Rex, and Club Art Online. That's all you had to do. And Game Rock, at this point, was just a retail outlet for Dunko Pops. Oh, God! That happens to sell video games. Oh, the other store we visited along the way, like Sunset Records, Sponsored Gift, and the fine destination Cineroll. It's club painting on the wall. Oh, Blade Wolf is inexplicably... Hell yeah, Blade Wolf should be saved for no goddamn reason. None at all. Both of us are feeling a little bit hungry, so we decided to stop by to enjoy some diabetes-inducing goodness. Plus, these iced Cinnabons should help wash away the taste of shitty consumers' crap out of my mouth. What are you talking? Anna, you are a consumerist idiot. You can't become woke like that. You're literally not. You're supposed to defend capitalism, you fucking moron. Although as indifferent as I am about the shops we visited, it doesn't matter to me that they were any good. I found myself being happy. I was just happy to not be alone. My Hero Academia will go down in blood as the biggest fumble. Okay, hold up. Senator, I'm sorry, we have to activate 100% super serious mode. How does My Hero Academia end? Because I have no idea and I haven't read anything. How did they fumble? Please, I need a good laugh. I love a good fumble. Especially because I hate them when they happen in something I like. Although as indifferent as I am about the shops we visited, it doesn't matter to me if they... Okay. I snap out of my stupor as I waddle over to the cashier with Stella by my side. Oh my god. Oh wait, where are we going? Oh no. I was here. I was here, idiot. I was so happy with Stella. Bubbly demeanor, resurface. It's infectious. Aw, man. Her beautiful verdant hair. I like how we're in chapter 4 and Anon's already like, let's fucking kiss already. Snap out of my stupor as I waddle over to the cashier with Stella by my side, prepared to order. Hello, welcome to Cinnaro. May I take your order? A dancer sat us girl with a teal uniform asked in a gleeful demeanor.
Hi there! Welcome to Cinnaro! How can I take your order today?
I give her my order. One regular sized Cinnaro and a vanilla iced coffee. Stella orders herself the same thing. That's not the same fucking thing! Well, with a double chocolate frap. Is it frappe? How she's able to eat this crap, a lot not be fat. She is kind of... She's not that skinny, Anon. Jesus Christ, Anon, keep it in your pants. What are you talking about? Jesus. Oh. Oh. Everyone Doku knows get the happiest while Doku loses... Doku. Because Goku. But everyone Deku knows gets the happiest ending while Deku loses everything. His powers and everything and works at McDonald's dating a lizard. Dating a lizard? Hold the phone. What do you mean he's dating a fucking lizard? I'm going to the wiki now. I'm sorry. The Paranormal Liberation War? My god. First appearance, he's 4. How does that make any sense? Man, this list is fucking shit. I don't see any lizards he's supposedly dating. God, I hate listen, if I... Personally, I want to make... If I ever make, like, a stupid cartoon thing, right? And I do, what's it called? And I do something with superpowers, you bet your goddamn ass that I'm gonna be a giant prick about it and make the power stupid. So that anyone who wants to do power comparisons can go straight to fucking hell. God! I want to make it as needlessly complicated as possible. Just get out of here. Be gone. Bakugo. Who the fuck is Bakugo? Oh, that guy. Listen, the problem with those things is that the male characters get too much fucking screen time, so logically, you know... Logically, they end up being so developed that they're the only people you can ship, so the boys have to kiss. They have to start smooching. I'm just saying. Jesus Christ, I hate everything I'm reading here. I'm closing this. I don't even want to find an answer to my question. It's so immature, those power conversations. Like, I get what you're doing, and I get that if it's a hobby, fair, do your shit, man, but it does not belong on a public wiki. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm thinking about her ass! The two of us leave the shop as I carry the bag of food with my free hand, trying not to drop it or fall. Oh, there's a nice spot. Let's sit over by the fountain. Stella directs me towards a water fountain right at the store's entrance. The fountain in question looked more like a large tub than an artificial cascade. It lies out of the front. Hold on, let me put my little beans down, right? The fountain in question looked more like a large tub than the artificial cascade that lies out of the front entrance. So, oh no, he's comparing it to a different fountain. Like the way that's described, it's like ugh, whatever, man. I'm done. I don't want to talk about it. Setting the bag down on the makeshift bench. How is it a makeshift fucking bench? The fountain is probably designed with this in mind. You didn't make anything. It was there. I slowly lower myself down. Like, if you put a cushion down, I call it a makeshift bench. But if you're just sitting on the fucking fountain, that's not a makeshift bench. I slowly lower myself down. There's still a place to drink down while handling me mine. So, have you ever been to Cinero before, Anon? Stella asked with a hint of awkwardness. I think I did once, a couple of years ago. My parents, when I was visiting my grandparents for Christmas. We stopped at the mall on the way there because they forgot to pick up a Christmas present for my uncle, something like that. Just at the lid of the cold cup as I recall my past. My dad gave me $5 and told me to meet him back in the car in 50 minutes. Isn't it weird that both of our dates have involved stuffing our foods? Is faces with food? Is that just how teens work? Good day, folks. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, Dave! Hold on. We need to pull up Stella. I need to remind myself what she looks like. Go away. Like, I'm not against the body shape that Stella has, but I will say that it is not something I appreciate in Goliath. It's not my taste, you know. Life isn't about everyone liking everything. I feel that the shorts don't help, right? My big problem is... just kind of wiggling on the floor, mad about things. Like, my fucking god, that woman shows so much fucking leg. And the bare feetsies. Why the bare feetsies? Why do these characters have listed ages if none of it matters in context? Ugh. She's very square, I think is the way to put it. But to be honest, Fang has the same problem. I think it's just how the animation software had to be handled, is that the characters are very square, maybe? Is Nasser square? I mean, he's kind of blocky. Is Naomi square? No. Trish kind of is, but for odd reasons. Because the hoodie is used to pad out the character model in a way. They could have done better. Large women don't wear short shorts. I don't know what else you could do. I mean, you could go for you could go for a long pleated skirt. You know, have it nice and breezy. Goes well with a nice puffy sweater. And it works well with the bare feet. The background is goody brain chemicals. I'm sorry to molest your brain with this, Scary Dave. Where were we? Yeah. I give myself a brief pause to take a sip of my iced coffee. I feel the cool mixture of coffee cream and vanilla trickle down my throat. Hot damn, that's good. I wonder if I can make this with the shitty instant coffee at home. I get a scoop of vanilla ice, just dump it in there. In the mall we stopped at had one of them, so I figured I'd give it a try. Best $5 I ever spent. Never had it since I never had $5 since. I know, right? It's so good. Just about everything. The drinks, the snacks, and especially the cinnamon rolls. And also the uniforms. I swear I didn't buy one off eBay illegally to have to stuff in my drawers. What was that about a uniform? I don't have a kink, Anon. I'm 18. I'm too young to have fetishes. That's very defensive. That's a little too defensive to my taste. Either the Happy Flower Crown or Cuda would have been fine. It could have been a vibe. I feel like what you say there, Arthur, you need to remember these characters do not show up enough for a lot of their character to get developed. Like the ending where she writes on the card, that's a cute moment, but it builds off of nothing. There's no lead-in. It's just what happens in the story. I'm going to turn this song now because it's a bit boisterous in my ears. Not exactly the way I would phrase it, but I can't argue with... Oh, wait, what's this? Every time they... Especially the glaze they put on is better than watching your first anime for the first time. Could you not compare watching your first anime to the cum chalice? Fuck! exactly the way I would phrase it, but I can't argue with that. Not wanting to wait any longer, I was telling I pick up a box, it's prompting me to open mine. No, I was gonna eat the whole damn box! My nostrils invaded with the smell of cinnamon cream and freshly baked dough. And for some reason, salt. Its scent seduces my senses. Ugh, that is nasty. Calling me to treat my taste buds. What the fuck am I descriptively Why am I thinking this descriptively over a cinnamon roll? Because Stella's a cinnamon roll. You want to eat her. Wamana, wamana. Not wasting a second longer, I pick up the pastry, take a moderately sized. Don't want to think Anon's taking a large bite or a small bite. He is taking an appropriately sized bite. Do not get this wrong on the wiki. Right to Jesus, and I understand when diabetes has become this big of an issue in our country. Absolutely worth it, though. Well, you know they gave us plastic knives and forks, right? Still interrupts me from my ecstasy. You know, I think we need to bring back the cum chalice. Aren't you supposed to eat this with your hands like a donut? I looked down the container to see an unopened set of plastic utensils. I mean, listen, right? I recently went to like a little... chicken place. One, I learned that apparently if you cook soy sauce, it becomes horrifically sweet. And it just destroyed those popcorn chicken bits. Secondly, if I ate those with my fingies, I would not have fingies left. They would have been so sticky, I would have just bit them off whole to save myself from the sensation. Also, when I was done with that bucket, because it was a really full amount of chicken, the only big thing I'm sad about is, my tongue had that sensation where if you eat too much sugar, you get that weird layer on your tongue. That's how sweet that soy was. I mean, honestly, I would have tried to eat it like a donut. They look like donuts! Oh. Yeah, the sound of my stego companion can stifle back a giggle as she watches me make an ass of myself. But I notice the blush on her face as she smiles at me while unwrapping her plastic utensils.
Oh, you're so silly, Anon.
Hey, I'll take it. I've been called worse things. I ate it as a child. I can't believe Anon was the Cinnamon Roll Harbor butcher. He ate Stella and put milk first in the cereal. Alright, Anon. I got some good news. As your lawyer, I've managed to get them to strike the second worst offense off the record. Which is? I managed to get them to strike off this first-degree murder. But they're still sending you to, death penalty over the whole eating cinnamon... pouring milk over the cereal. Like, honestly, I get the whole milk cereal discussion to some extent, but I personally would go with cereal first, milk second, because that's what they do in the advertisements. Because otherwise, it'll just splash everywhere. Not that I've ever eaten cereal, so I've never had a time to build up the habit myself, but that's how I think about it practically speaking. Again, it's what they do in the advertisement. They get to swirl around and be like, I'm going to cover all the cereal. Get to feel fancy. Oh, I'll take it. I've been called worse things.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just trying to be a joke.
Fuck, did I say something wrong? And for an autist, you sure don't understand how autistic people work. Maybe the wrong look. Activate recovery maneuvers.
I don't know what you're talking. I was just playing along with it. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry, I just have a hard time reading people. I actually don't know how to look. My parents refused to get me glasses.
Pours milk into the cereal box just to munch away on cornflakes for an hour. Listen, it's a plastic bag for a reason. I don't call the cereal a soup. That is when the judge gets up from the bench and like slams the hammer down, saying the death penalty 20 times, 30 times. And then he throws the hammer at Anon and just cracks his skull in instantly. Now, of course, the judge wasn't ready yet, so he got on top of the bench and just did a pile driver on the corpse. And that's when the jury got involved. And honestly, I lost track of it from then. It becomes soup eventually, Your Honor! Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm not alone. I guess that makes two of us.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad I'm not alone.
As Stella chirps in response to my uncontrollable muttering. Directing her attention to the cardboard container sitting at her lap, she opens it, takes a sniff, and... Well, I guess that makes two of us. Your Honor, League of Legends. Public executions. Man, I love that stupid meme where it's just like... Your Honor, League of Legends. Oh... What the hell is this? Oh, this is like the... Oh, I love the stupid one. I love when people start dancing because they're in a scroll section and they're doing a task. Struggles of game moment. Who's this? Oh, it's Raukau.
Alright, okay. Check it out. We got a green. I didn't know you were in the cannon. I didn't think I...
Man, I've not gotten far into his Billy Hatcher OP, but apparently it's fucked up. It's fucked up. This is the second thing someone has posted today where it's like, oh, that's great design. Sure, why not? Ugh. Had to get attention to the cardboard container. Okay, she eats your pasta espresso. Man, are you doing a marketing stint for Cinnarol, my man? He's a microwave for it to become a soup. Is gazpacho a soup? Because gazpacho is cold. It's considered a cold soup. What's a soup? Primarily a liquid food. Combining meats with stock, milk, or water. Well, damn. Liquid meat or vegetables. I think cereal would fall into whatever oatmeal is. Because if you some people mix oatmeal with milk, right? I think that's porridge. Oh, that's porridge. Boiling, ground, or chopped up. No, that's boiling. That's a whole separate fucking equation. Man, I don't want to get into this discussion. You want great designs, you should have... Listen, I know enough about Stretch Panic to know what you're probably talking about, Senator. I want him to play that game already, because I'm not. Alright. Anyway, she's like, Sugoi! Did you have to order tiramisu? Yeah, I want to talk about the cinnamon bun Sage would love. Who the hell is Sage? And did you think she... God, I love how this guy's like, wait a minute, she knows people other than me and Rosa? How did this happen? Oh no, did Sage get fucking shot? Was Sage the purple raptor she hangs out with? Is Sage purple? Is Sage blurple? Hold the phone. I've forgotten what color Sage is. I love candy. No, Sage is orange. He is distinctly orange. Although, to be fair, his feathers and everything are like purple. So, it is easy to think the guy is a purple. Knowing our luck, Sage is green. That's my attack. You're green now. Ho ho ho! Merry St. Patrick's. It was the purple raptor that sung out with Rosa, right? I don't remember seeing a body among... Jesus Christ. Maybe. That's not to worry about Rachel. She's worried. She's hurting. For once in your life, Anna, don't be a retard. I feel like that's something you say to yourself often. I mean, Trish shot Sage because of skin color. Scale color. It's okay. Want to talk about it? No. Oh, no. Think, Anon. WWRD. What would Rosa do? I'm here for you, Stella. I promise you, you are not alone. I grab her hand and squeeze it, and I break her bones because I'm stupid. Idiot strength and all that. My skin comes into contact with a warm feeling. Her scales rather soft as silk. That's weird. Man, she must have quite the skincare routine. Okay, we need a different song, by the way. That's not working. This is fine for this. You get a mind out of things. How about go yet? Wow. God damn it. I mean, Anon mutters a lot more in this, I feel like, than he actually does in the games. But on the other hand, I'm okay with it. It's like, oh, remember she go to the mall, and she's like, hey, how about we go? Yeah, I think that would... Stella, please, you have to help this man. He's stupid. He's not smart. Dang. That's a rat drinking some soup. What the fuck? It's Halloween and these people are posting some mad shit. Anyway, Stella's crying is replaced with a slight chuckle as she turns to face me. So you normally lime green eye fit. Oh no, her mascara! Retains during her makeup. It's Spooktober. It do be like that, bro. Smile the blossoms across her lips. Just fucking kiss already. Jesus Christ, how is this chapter 4? You met like 2 days ago and you're like, man, I'm gonna fucking... Oh my god, you did... Anna, are you just gonna fucking date every woman that hears you call them pretty in your mumbles?
You don't seem to mumble quite a lot, Anon. Fuck how much... I think it's kind of cute. It makes you look like an anime protagonist.
Like, people do know that the whole reason that Anon talks to himself like that, right? It's to make fun of visual novels. It's kind of supposed to be a joke. The unequaled gluttony of rodents amuse me. Rodents are fucking cool. I love rats. I love ferrets. They are fantastic. But like the reason Anon talked to himself is it was making fun of the fact that a lot of people write visual novel protagonists way too verbose for what makes a lot logistical sense. And it's like, man, if these people said half the shit they're thinking, which is, I get it for visual novels because, you know, if you're a book, you still need to describe a lot of intermediary descriptive stuff. But on the other hand, I think it's funny. It's also kind of lampshaded in the in ending one of Wani, because Inko pretty much says to the camera, and yeah, you're getting nothing more out of me, buddy. We're fast forwarding this shit now. Given how many women had in fan fiction, there better be a hell taker. Get out of here. Be gone, foul demon. Okay, sounds like a good idea. Awesome. Let's check it out. Hold up. God damn it. Listen, I just... Why is it so hard to just get voice clips from video games? All I want is the line of the guy saying, "This is the magic punch. It's really powerful." It's just so funny to me. It's just a stupid glove on like a spring. And he's like, "This is the magic punch." Thanks, Professor. I'm sure it's real magic if it actually does anything. That game was weird. It played around with the controller. All these women and no Nasser. There are no golden eyes in this crowd. Just a weak-ass amber shit on Fang. Damn. Lead the way, because I sure as hell don't know where to go. The stars will guide us. Oh no, the compass doesn't work. I guess there's a giant electromagnet in the MRI machine on that one doctor's office. Why the fuck does he have an MRI? Dorkable astrology loving Stego. If I ever get an MRI, I'm swallowing an entire compass so they can find the way inside. I don't care if it gets ripped straight through my chest cavity and my rib cage. Another word, both of us make our way towards the elevator. I like her going to the fucking arcade like we're playing Wani's Snoot game, and it's the shit part that a lot of people are like, this feels like fan fiction. Jack Sparrow's compass. Captain Jack Sparrow. So that's the lyrics, right? Oh no, Fang's in the reflection. Fang, be gone. I'm smooching this girl. No, I don't have time for this. Listen, you can haunt me, but you can't haunt Stella. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen, Fang? She can't just suddenly see you. That's not how illusions work. They really deserve such solace. I like how Adon's like having a good day, and then his delusions tell him stop. In the middle of the date, of all places. And then he doesn't even give a shit. It's so weird. Like, what are you doing with this at this point? Like, if you're just gonna have Anon figure the shit out at home, then you can just have him be a little shit at home. You don't need the ghosts anymore. Oh, where were we? Points directly at Ripley's butt. Oh no! What did he shove up his ass this time? Thankfully the arcade wasn't too far, so the ghosts could only haunt me a little bit. Stores we passed by, mementos, my Anon, for fuck's sake, you want to make out, just kiss her already. Be a fucking creep who describes her boobs as sweaty. Sweaty spaghetti. That's still the shit that sticks for me from the Rosa route thing. Like, what the hell, man? That crimson ambrosia. I've had cinnamon rolls from anywhere else before. Why is that the only question? I mean, to be fair, that's the question I would come up with. Can't say that I have, other than the time I was telling you about. More a donut guy. Gross! Anon, get out of here, you traitor of the great causes. My answer causes Stella to nearly stop as she lights up.
Oh, I love donuts too. Have you tried that local shop in town? Glory Hole Donuts? They're absolutely the best. Their holes are glorious.
Glory Hole Donuts? What the fuck kind of name is that for a donut shop? In this town? This is not the kind of shit you'd expect to see from a cool store in Canada. Well,
yeah, because donuts have holes and they taste glorious, right?
Damn. Glowing LED sign, followed by the outlandish colors by the entrance's interior. Fuck you. Make me relieved I didn't have to explain the name's meaning to Stella and destroy her innocence. I think Stella already knows what kinks are, my man. She fucking reads anime. At the very least, she knows what yaoi and yuri are, and from there it's only downhill. She went on Wattpad. She knows, man. She knows. Look what we got here! I blurted out, briefly catching Stella off guard as she's about to interject. As we get closer to the entrance, I glance at the established sign once again as it shines a vibrant pink. The Lotus Land Arcade. Interesting name for a mall arcade, though it seems a bit eastern.
I mean, they do have a lot of cool machines imported from Japan. Plus, I think it's a cool name.
Stella points out a response. Jesus Christ, Anna, you're getting really bad at this. That would make sense, I suppose. Certainly got some theme going on here, which I can see why Stella would be rather eager to visit the place.
So is this your first time, Anon?
Oh, yeah. It's been ages since I've been to any arcade, really, I reply as we walk through the entrance. The two of us have become drenched in its artificial lighting. The only arcade in Rock Bottom didn't have any fun games, so I just stuck to my X-Rocks. You just had no taste. It's got to be the best pirate I ever see. Me and my Toyota converted to a sail ship, spinning the tiger for a cup. Get out of here, man. I don't need that today. I feel like being sassy, but let's move on. Where were we? And Anon's like, listen, arcades exist, but they weren't great. I'm surprised arcades still existed around that time. Although I heard they're making a bit of a retro comeback, too.
I suppose that makes sense, I guess. Perhaps fate had you wait for this moment so your real arcade could be a blissful experience.
Damn, that good, huh?
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it here!
So far, coming to the arcade had already managed to lift... Jesus Christ, Anon. My stagger friend, who I'm spending time with alone, The stego friend that I'm constantly wondering if her ass is big. Never mind, worry about it later, Anon. You can't fuck anything right now anyway. Honestly, I wonder how we're going to handle the whole, like, Anon had sex with Fang. Like, is Anon just going to be like, yeah, we just had sex? Or are we going to take the sexual assault route we do in Ghost and the Snoot? Because I feel like Anon would have some issues with physical relationships after that. As I snap back to reality, I see that Stella's been leading us to the front counter where Tyrannosaurus Rex male, around our age, is waiting for us with a toothy grin as we approached. Don't you mean like a toothy maw? Matt Mercer? I know you're there!
Hey guys, how can I help you today?
Oh, this is my first time here. How can we sit?
Oh, it's awesome. Basically, what we do is we give you a card and you can load up with digital tokens. And then you can spend them to play at any of our machines here.
Does that include the shitty stacker machines that always rip you off? By making you think you were nice?
Yes, they even work on those machines.
This response contained a hint of awkwardness, indicating it was caught off guard by my mumbling. How loud is your mumbling, Anon? Work on it, fuck! I'm the very fast cat in the savannas. A panther? No, that's a different one. Leopard? Lion. At the very least, Anon should have developed some kind of hang-up the first time. Yeah. Listen, I understand that you don't necessarily want to make that the point of things, but I still feel like Anon should have some reservations, at least from the perspective of, like, the last time I had sex, literally the next day my girlfriend shot up a school. Can you promise me you won't do that at the minimum? Or he wants to be the one who initiates it? Like, that's a really low-key way of handling it. Although, admittedly, I think that Stella would never start anything. Because Stella, if she's actually as autistic as she appears to be, is, you know, you wouldn't start stuff. You'd either misread the situation, or you would never try. Because it's like, you know, I don't want to make this weird first. Oh, sorry about that. So what do we need to do?
Oh, don't worry, sit down. All I need to do is your first and last name so I can get you into our system to set up.
Why does he need a last name? Huh. He said first and last, not middle names. Got it. My name is Anon Moose.
Alright, your name. Stella Allaire.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry, can you repeat that? Stella Baudelaire! What, you mean Baudelaire like Claire Debussy? No!
That poor man never had a chance. Now he'll be known as the guy who made a cool song and it's called Debussy. I'm shedding tears of sadness.
My name is Stella Debussy. Whoa, Mr.
Your last name is Baudelaire? I don't know whether I have a joke about how fancy or how French it sounds.
Well, okay, Mr. Mouse.
Stella says, pounding as I accidentally How much are we gonna ham on this shit? Like, at this point, you might as well just get rid of the fucking descriptive text. Anel's just narrating his life in real time. That's not even... You know what? I deserve that. How would she not know this? You just said your actual name. Stella Borderlands? My pussy makes music too. Get out of here! Out! Be gone! Fuck. Awesome.
Alright, looks like you're good to go. Feel free to grab your cards at the end of the table. You can load up your cards at any of the terminals.
This is how arcades do it nowadays, right? Because nobody has fucking quarters. You got anyone to play first? Like I said, this place is a mystery to me. Just lead the way. Oh, I know one. Also, if you charge up the card, they can give you extra plays if you charge a whole bunch of money and then waste it. Let's check out the games. We'll take a look. So I'm moving into the center of the arcade, gripping my crutches. Oh yeah, I forgot the man's in crutches. Let me arcade one. What is it? Persona 4 Ultimate. What? Persona is an arcade machine? Let's see. On the cabinet is a poster for white-haired dino pair with glasses and a great track coat. I swear I've seen someone like this in my school. Yes! Because they are, like the little introduction pan. Since the Jet of Elstree is noted the tarot card in the sand, the armored monster. You know, I can't even be mad. I expect it's... Fuck!
Language Anon! There's kids here!
Sorry, crapola.
That's better.
Stella turns to me, sticking... Oh, hold on, we need to go back to something a bit more honky-dory. The Persona fighting game. Huh. Stella sticking her tongue out, her face emoting pure smugness and mischief. I was not expecting this weeb to kick my ass at this game this badly. I can only watch in horror as I see an oversized teddy bear in the left-hand corner being mercilessly clobbered by a blonde cyborg Paracephalopolis with guns for hands. I can only assume that Stella has been secretly competing in fighting game tournaments without anyone's knowledge. Which even in itself sounds hard to believe, because she smells far too good to be at fighting game tournaments.
I mean, Anon, they really only required you to shower at the Melee tournaments last year, and they got rid of it like 2 days later because everyone complained that you know...
They complained about what?
They complained that they could smell nothing. Their sense of smell had rotted so bad because they stink like big garbage bags that they could only smell each other if they were, you know, super stinky. It was a way for them to communicate like dogs. Why the hell do you know any of this?
KO! The screen in front of me cries out. Athena wins!
Yay! I win!
Stella exclaims as she beams with pride before turning to face me. I hate how often people turn to face people. I honestly can't be salty over losing. A bubbly and joyful demeanor is way too infectious for me to feel that way.
Want to play another round before checking out of the games?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yay!
No joke, Evo actually made a rule to shower before attending. I'm sorry, we need to drop firebombs and nuclear weapons on Evo. This can't pass. If a man can't use his man-musk as a biological weapon, is he a gamer? This is a question that I don't trust anyone with that one. Anyway, what were they doing? I do one more round. One of the few humans in the game. Stick with my previous choice. Never expected it to be this good. I mean, that's just cute, you know. And you only play Rock Ring. That's like the only game you own. How could you get good at fighting games like this? You don't even know how zoning works. You couldn't read frame data if that one cool guy who does Smash videos made frame data for you. I don't know where the Smash player went. I sprayed him with water and he dissolved. I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, that's murder on the throat. I'm not as young and spry as I wished I was. Where were we? But I can only focus on the time I've been spending with Stella. How much I enjoyed it. Just kiss already. But there may be some rough spots along the way. The good eclipse is the bad. You know, I ran into a zombie version of a friend. Chat, make Anon fight against Happy Kids. Get out of here. I can imagine how much pain she's had to endure throughout the last couple of months. I don't know how she feels. I like how you're saying this as if you're not fucking dying yourself, buddy. Buster Brown. What the hell is this?
Fuck you, Kyle! I want to play some more Time Crisis and shoot some skitties in the face!
We're snot-nosed middle schoolers. So the man turns to catch it, to investigate the source of the noise, catching a glance at two dino boys bickering with each other. Both of them are older than 12. Bro, I already said I ran out of tokens and my mom only gave me $20. I was playing the rest of more V-Bucks! I have to buy the Peter Griffin skin, man! Jordan tries out, suspecting screaming on top of his companion.
Fam, you are such a broke boy! Why don't you just play with that shitty cap gun you got at the dollar store? Listen, Anna, you sounded just as fucking stupid at the time. You just grew up with your own vocabulary, so it doesn't sound as dumb. I assure you, you sounded like a moron. V-Bucks have better value than most currencies. Hell yeah. That's why I invested big in V-Bucks. I'm gonna cash out any day now. I like how you're saying our generation. Anna, they're like 6 to 7 years younger than you. They are not your generation in that sense. As I turn to face the cabinet, I catch a brief glance of Stella's face. The cringe and discomfort growing on her face. Considering how loud those fucking ankle biters yelling from across the room, I can't blame her. Oh, they're actually playing. Wiggling his joystick. Bet I can get more than you, pussy. Jesus Christ, Anon. Why are you... Anon... Okay, hold up. Hold up. Pause the music. Pause the music. I feel the urge to call this out. So remember at the start of the chapter where Anon was like, man, I look like a serial killer or a pedophile. Anon, why are you so distracted by two tweens? Why are you so interested in what two 12-year-old boys are saying? Hey, Anon. Anon, would you like to beat the allegations? Hey, Anon. Hey, Anon. Hey, Anon! Hey! 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 Mr. PDF file! Hey! Oh! My god, man. Try to keep my focus on the game, but distracted by strange popping sounds that exit the arcade. My machines must be busted. It's probably because your pedophile penis just snapped it in half, Anon. Puts PDF in the recycling bin. Let's see. Stella, words pulled me out of my thoughts. Are you okay? I seem to be mumbling something. Anon's mumbling to himself how energetic the youth is, and it's like, Anon, that's kind of weird. Like, I know that they're pretty, spirited and loud, but you've been talking about that for the last 5 minutes, which is a little weird, considering I thought I was your date. Aren't guys supposed to be distracted by the radiant beauty of their wives? And she, like, flicks her hair and it sparkles. And Anon turns around. He's like, man, that's a good swear. It's caught up with the aforementioned popping sound, which came closer than it was before. Oh. Fucking. Oh! Shit! He's using the hard R version. Damn! Holy shit, Anon. What happened to you? Woof. Fucking woof. I think I'm gonna have to take, like, an extra 10 years of break time after this. Anon, you are not beating the allegations right now. Shoot the kid, annoyed look. Don't describe it like that! He's pointing a gun at you! Oh! Oh, hold up. We need to change soundtracks, because in case we forgot. We'll start with this. Stella just got shot with a gun. Logically, she's having a bit of a breakdown. But before I'm able to lay a finger on her or receive a response, she turns away to run to the exit in tears. Shit, not again! So let me get this straight. I go to a mall. I see a zombie version of one of my old friends. I see a ghost of one of my friends. I see maybe a real version of someone who wants to kill me. I fuck up my girlfriend's day. Man, this can't get any worse. And then the cops show up and they're like, that's the man! That's the guy who's been looking at my child. And he's like, ah, shit! Could get worse. I was just too stupid to think it wouldn't. Not this again. As I move in pursuit, abandoning the game. Next time, point your... You better be ready to... Okay, listen.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna put the pedophile jokes over there. They're gonna go in the corner, and I'm just gonna put this down real flat. Now is not the time, and on, and I don't know what to tell you. I mm. Anyway, I believe the cat's face turned from orange to white as I run towards the exit, more focused on my now missing friend, who had fled the arcade in tears. Moving as fast as I can without tripping, I waddle myself out of the arcade to try and find where Stella went. I like how the scene turns tragic almost entirely because of outside forces. It's not like it would be cute if it was Anon being an idiot. He like picked up a gun in one of the stores, like, haha, look, pew pew. And Stella freaks out. That would be way more interesting because then it's intentional. Now it's just like the environment has it out for her, which fair enough, I guess. I'm just mad. What the hell is this? It's a little dense pumpkin man. Eat an entire sleeve of saltine crackers. Nothing bad could ever come from eating 2 entire sleeves of saltine crackers. Your body will thank you for eating 3 to 4 sleeves of saltine crackers. And someone's like, yeah, but you promised. You promised me the saltine crackers wouldn't kill me. As I exit the Neon Kiss... Why are you describing the fucking place as Neon Kissed? Are you in a high-stress situation with little time or not? I spy another Triceratops leering at me to my left. However, this one's sort of... Fuck off, fake Trish. You're so fake, I can tell. The real Trish isn't this stupid. The real Trish wouldn't be standing here with a bat ready to bash my skull in like an idiot. Oh, and emotionally scarred Stegosaurus go out. I like how he's just yelling at his figments of his imagination. This man needs some help. Get this man some help. Over Dynamo. So where's the nearest exit? I know you need a crystal ball. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get a crystal ball and go abracadabra. The cool wind kisses my face. And on... Is now the time to be thinking about making the fuck out? Like... Let me get 2 things out of the way, right? This man has just been dealing with like really loud and obnoxious kids who are being really loud and obnoxious, and he's getting his ass kicked at a video game, and then his date has like an emotional breakdown, and this motherfucker is using kiss twice for metaphors. And I was joking about the pedophilia shit, but apparently it did turn something on in your brain. What is wrong with you? What the fuck? The cool wind smooches my face. Mwah! Stella, are you okay? Maybe we could try asking her about her art. So, Stella, how much money did you make drawing penises last week? Easy, Stella, it's gotta be okay. Why don't you tell me about art and video games? While her eyes remain fixated on the concrete girl by her feet, she clears her throat. Didn't she draw like... Oh, whatever, man. Jesus. Nice going, you know. Could be nothing but nice to me on our day, but I wrote everything by crying again. Man, it's almost like you're an emotionally scarred person. Stella, I became a Minecraft YouTuber. Oh, Anon, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. I faked... listen, Stella, Stella, I must confess something. I faked my I survived 1,000 days in hardcore mode video. I faked it, okay? I'm so sorry. I lied. She's like, oh, I wasn't upset about that. I was upset about you getting kids to gamble. Like, you were doing several advertisements for that online gambling place that's like, oh, we make sure everyone's 18 years and up, but they don't actually check your cards, so, like, 12-year-olds can gamble with their mother's credit cards. I was more upset about that than the whole you lying about your videos thing. Listen, fuck them kids, man. I got paid 10 million bucks for that shit. Fuck them kids. There's a ukulele YouTuber video. I might have diddled your kids, but I swear I didn't mean it. I also can't be bothered to make rhymes. Also, my wife kicked me out. She said I'm allowed. I don't know what that means, so... Yeah. God damn it. What is this stupid-ass chapter? I'm so sorry, Anon. Even nothing nice to me. Did you just say... It... Anon, how... God... Listen, Anon, you're being an idiot of such a caliber that I'm losing interest. Right? I have a little interest. I have a little interest bar, and it's like sitting in the comfortable yellow-green of like, it's fine. And you're kind of like dipping into the... No, don't go there. He's not... Oh, come on, man. You're not a burden, Stella. Not one bit. You're just very heavy. You're fat, but you're not a burden. That's not any better, Anon. Listen, you're just morbidly obese, but you're not a burden. Anon! Listen, I'm not very smart, okay? I've been miserable for so long. And finally, I get to... They're gonna fucking kiss, aren't they? Oh my god, they're gonna fucking kiss. Thank you for being there. Or are they just hugging? They're fucking 19 years old. They're adults. They're allowed to have weird kinks. Considering where Anon hangs out and what Stella is, they should have weird kinks. And it should be super fucking weird when they sit down and they're like, I don't think the logistics actually work for it. I don't think we can make it work. And then she's like, yeah, I don't want my bed to get covered in syrup either. But what am I supposed to do, Anon? I bought 50 gallons of syrup for this. She just opens the closet door and there's an industrial barrel of the stuff in there. Anything is funny when you find it in an industrial barrel in terms of quantity and container. Anyway. Of course I feel safe with Rosa. She's like a sister to me. A stepsister. Wink, wink. Stella, you're not blood related at all. What does that mean? Oh. We have our differences. It feels though parts of me. I mean, I feel like there's a big problem, right? Not just the occult stuff. I feel that the two of you are like Stella and Rosa are not the kind of people who can have this serious conversation. At a certain point, there's going to be mismatches because Rosa had a very different experience of the day compared to Stella. Like, there's a lot of things you need to bridge over that I don't. Our differences. I feel as though there are gap parts of me that she doesn't truly understand. Like that time when I found out that Fang was fucking with my crystals. She's a ghost, Anon. Isn't that weird? Wait, she's a ghost? Yeah, I took a Polaroid of her and she was giving me the finger for some reason. It shows like the picture. This is a different fic, Stella. For fuck's sake, keep your head on straight. Nasser, Zilla, Rosa, me. Everyone tried to give me a big fat kiss. But I only care about Nasser's kiss. I know Fang's kiss, Nasser's kiss, mwah. Would have loved to have one of those. Now it's Stella. I no longer need this barrier because everyone else is dead. Not afraid to let me too. Aww. I'm not afraid to show that with you. Oh, just fucking kiss already, man. Do it. Oh my! Hold up. Hold the fucking phone, man. And others do phantasmophobia. Please. It's weird. Why is Naomi haunting this place? Well, to be honest, she was here like 48 hours out of every day. I could never manage to get rid of her, so I figured she'd be haunting this place. Anyway, they almost kiss, and then Trish fucking murders him. I'm sorry, what? To be honest, that's exactly what I wanted. Except that moment never comes because I feel a strong, blunt force impact on the side of my head, sending me onto the concrete below as I land on my crippled leg too, causing me to cry out and an explosive painful sensation envelops my leg. How the fuck I didn't black out instantly from getting smacked with a baseball bat, who knows? Anon. No, Anon! God, fuck, who? Why does Stella not mention this? Stella speaks a single word, but the ring name I am muffles them. Didn't muffle that, though. Preventing any comprehension of it. I take a moment to gather my surroundings, still slightly disoriented from a mysterious attack. So Anon now has a hang-up about sex. He's now gonna have a fucking hang-up about... He's now gonna have a hang-up about kissing. Every time I try to kiss a girl, I get hit with a bat. Hold up, let me see if I can get that clip. Uh...
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts.
Oh, perfect. I like how Anon has time. I like that Trish actually is like, I'm gonna take 5 seconds to line up this next one, instead of just beating the shit out of him. I take a moment to gather my surroundings. Who the fuck gave... You didn't take that moment. Someone gave you that moment, man. Still slightly disoriented from my mysterious attack. The attack was extraordinarily mysterious. Was I hit in the head? Was I hit in the leg? Who knows? Looking up, I can see Stella standing in front of me, my body painted with fear. She's not painted with fear, man. She's fucking... Stop. Her body was kissed with fear. Just kissed all over. Wait, Trash? How's it... How? You're not real. My voice calls out the personified memory of my nemesis. What the fuck does that even mean? My accusation causing her to grit her teeth with vitriol. I'll show you real skinny. How? Why are you doing this? Anon did nothing wrong. He just thought about diddling kids. He kept mumbling about it for some reason. But I trust Anon wouldn't actually do it. I mean, I did find an apology video on his phone for some reason. And for some reason, it's like preset to upload at the end of the month. And it's been like scheduled ahead a month. I don't know what's going on. To be honest, I never really know what's going on. Stella, that video is if I ever get arrested. I can't update my YouTube channel, so it's set on a dead man's switch. Oh, like German spy does in case he gets caught for being a taxman? Sure. I guess that makes sense. Also, I like how this guy is ringing in the ears and now he can just hear fine. It's so weird. Why are his fucking ears ringing for long enough for him not to hear Trish? Why are we having this shitty-ass reveal? What the fuck are you doing, author man? What is this about? Can you just fucking stop? You idiot! Goddamn! That's so dumb. And not even in a stupid way that I would enjoy. It's just dumb. Fuck. Wait, it says she's actually fuck, she's a spooky ghost. That's not good. It's okay here. Stella turns around and reaches for my hand, helping me off the ground. The process is difficult and awkward. She uses all of her strength to lift me up and ship me into my right leg, grabbing a hold of the crutches on the bench. I like how... Why is Trish so okay with this? I managed to find my footing, standing out of my assaulter at the equal ground as the violence starts off phase me. I don't know, your Discord chat was just leaked. Anon, why are you telling people to take their shoes off? It's a kink, okay? Wow, Anon. You just asked everyone that, huh? Yeah, what's wrong about it? Listen, I just like a good pair of sneakers, okay? I'm a sneakerhead. Wow, that's just sad. You're so poor. Diddling kids, Ripley walks in. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. And there's a roaring applause, and like the backdrop gets reeled away because turns out it was a set all along. What a great reveal. All right, let's turn the music off and focus. We gotta lock in for this part, buddy. For some reason, why does everyone put the good stuff at the end? It's like, I get you're supposed to have a cliffhanger, but could you have your fucking chapter focus? Like, this is the second goddamn time in 2 days that I've read a chapter that's like very cutesy date, and then it just goes at the end. He didn't do anything wrong. Are you fucking kidding me? Trish points towards Stella before pointing in front of me. This monkey deserves to die for what he's done. I know exactly why she wants me dead. But even as I'm staring at it, the image of being held back by faculty as he was screaming at me when everything went down crashed across my mind. The memory... Why is the sentence so long? I know exactly why she wants me dead. Even as I'm staring at her, the image of her being held back by faculty back when the incident happened flashes across my mind. It's seared into my psyche, among other things. But that's not what I want to ask. You want to ask something? What is this fucking scene? What are we doing here? What bananas am I supposed to be eating? Anyway.
So it was you at Dynamo.
So it was you, Dynamo. Why didn't you just finish? Just fucking kill me, Trish. I have a kink for dying to death. What the hell? Have you considered it's because Dynamos is a reputable establishment? And beating the shit out of you would almost undoubtedly... Like Dynamo, right? If Trish attacked Anon on the restaurant ground, you don't fight someone on your boss's turf, she would be dead in an hour. You do not fucking murder someone on the Don's turf without the Don's permission. You do not attack anyone. It is safe ground until he says fucking kill that man. Or you attacked some, you can't just go after people. And technically, Mo has explicitly told you not to attack him. So if you do that on his turf, not only will he kill you, he'll make it slow to make sure that everyone knows you don't go against orders. I'm just saying, Trish and Anon, you should know why. I call out for no emotion. How do you not have any emotion? She hit you with a fucking bat. How are you emotionless? Also, stoicism is the lack of... What are you doing, author man? I'm getting pretty mad here, buddy. Mo got in the way, as usual. Trish growls as her hand curls into a fist. She's holding a bat. Of course it's curled up. If it were up... Oh, does she have a bat? Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. I mean, that would explain why he's not fucking dead if it's just a punch, but whatever. Go and headbutt him, Trish. End this fic. Nani, my arch nemesis, Chris Hansen. Anon says in blackout. He wakes up in a carriage. Ugh. I can't believe Anon got fucking Skyrimmed. Mo got in the way as usual. Up to me, I'd break the other leg too. Right before breaking your fucking neck. Trish's confession takes me aback, but it doesn't surprise me that how does it take you aback? If there's any... I mean, like, I know what you're saying. It's like, it doesn't surprise me, but I'm still shocked that she would say it. If there's anyone who would have it out for me, it's her. Ripley. I think Ripley is higher up on that list. He's also chief of police. A little more dangerous. I had a feeling it was you who broke my leg. Listen, I can't say I blame you, but isn't the second why... It was you? Why would you do something so terrible, Trish? Stella raises her voice towards our purple adversary. Why would you describe her as purple adversary? That sounds so goofy. Ah, yes, I will now fight my purple adversary. And then menacing, like onomatopoeia starts flashing around me, effectively cutting off anything I had left to say. Trish, his whole being was shaking. Trish, if you want to murder Anon, just get to it. You don't get it, do you, fucking spurg? He took away the only person I ever loved. Trish had assaulted me, doxed me, bullied me, and now threatened to murder me. Honestly, Trish, you're kind of bad at all of them. But of all the things Trish has said and done, the words that just rang out of her mouth surprised me the most. You took them away from me. I helped them figure out who they wanted to be. I was there for them, ready to take the whole world by their side. Trish's eyes met the ground as her voice faltered, and the sorrow of her words began leaking through. I loved them more than anything else in this shit world. The vitriol returns to the Triceratops as her malicious gaze turns to me. But because of you, everything was ruined. The band, our friendship, and then you killed Fang. Her voice roaring with hatred, causing Stella to quake slightly. Quake is a heavy verb to do slightly. Also, you're doing slightly. Ugh. Leave him alone. Why are we having multiple speakers on one line? Leave him alone. Anon didn't ask for this fate. Fang hurt people too. She killed... It's... Oh my god. The problem I have is that the tone for the scene is so goofy in context, and out of context it's worse. I need a minute to kind of cross my legs, crisscross applesauce, you know? Popeye biscuit, no drink. Why is it cars crashing? Oh. I just need a minute, man. It's they, you fucking retard, and Anon drove them to it. Trish slammed her foot onto the ground as she pointed fingers at Stella. What the hell do you know about it? The discomfort on Stella's face. I like how it's just discomfort. It's not anguish or agony or horror or terror. No, she's just slightly uncomfortable with the fact that she's being confronted with her most painful emotions after her boyfriend got fucking knocked to the ground. Just discomfort. Just a little discomfort. Fuck you, author. You're bad at this. Ugh. Sent links into the community post. We're gonna need them. I need a big pick-me-up after this one. God damn, this is a shit cliffhanger. Discomfort on Stella's face becomes more apparent as the vengeful Trish continues her verbal assault. You probably only stand up for this damn skinny because he's an anime-level loser like you. Birds of a feather, right? Trish slowly walks up to Stella as she taunts her. Even back then, you were nothing but a sad little lesbian no one liked. Well, I thought you were a fucking joke. And Rosa begins too. And her sight begins to unfurl before my eyes. I can see the discomfort in Anna turn to anger as a ball. No, please. Can we just have Stella be a soft baby boy? Girl? Not everyone has to fucking... No, but Stella's a dinosaur, so she can actually fight. Cause not everything has to be a fucking punch-out, man. If you died that day, no... So, you know, Bad Apple was doing alright. I think I'm gonna do that thing where I sit in silence for a few moments so we can all just let this shit sink in. Right? We gotta just let it sink in. Just let it... Big sniffs, big breaths. Let it sink in. I'll be sitting here. I'll mute my microphone so that, you know, you don't even hear me shuffling around as I'm... So, like, Stella just goes from, like, I'm emotionally falling apart because I'm reminded of a tragedy that has destroyed me, to I'm going to use not just swears, which I don't do ever, but also slurs. And then I'm going to talk French, which has never happened before. And, you know, I think I'm going to take a pillow and hold it to my face. Not to suffocate myself, but it'd be nice if I did. But to scream. How about we look at some of the links? So we take some stuff off of our mind instead? Is that okay? Everyone on board with that? Everyone cool if we just kind of do something else? Oh shit! Scary Dave's comments actually like on the straight and narrow. No complexities today. Fuck yeah. Scary Dave, you got lucky. Lucky boy. Let's start on Skinro Soul. Because I think we're officially in the I'm never going back in character moment. We are officially past that moment. I don't know, man. I don't know. Actually, let's turn on the... Whenever I hear this title theme, right, I kind of get taken back to when I first played Snoot Game, which over time, my opinion on the quality of Snoot Game's writing and everything has kind of dipped. I have considered it less over time. But in the same breath, I still think that it's a decent time. I still think that a lot of the early parts where Anon's just a poor schmuck, and it's all a little weird inside. People don't try to capture that essence, and I'm kind of sad. Anyway, let's look at some Scary Dave stuff. I should be visible on the community post. I'm gonna give it a little. You're a cool guy. You are Mr. Cool. How about that? That's a great reply to send to a comment. We got Fang. That's cute. From Dev posting. Oh yeah, Devlog. Ugh. Man, am I ever playing any of them? The answer remains the same. Unless someone forces me to and gives me $50, I will not. I'm sorry. I'm just that stupid. What's this? Ugh, oh, they have little tail wags. Oh, that's cute. That's just cute. Smile like you mean it. I gotta put this somewhere. What's this fucking button? Where's that weird little button? Alright, let's go down the list a little further. Oh! 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 Oh shit. Hold up. Hold the phone. Please. If you do not hold the phone, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed. Alt Fang design. Again, I know the guy that commissioned this picture. I know the guy. Oh no, it's the cat that's full of soup. I'm not full of soup. I'm full of whole grain macaroni. Okay? I'm not full of soup today. I'm full of whole grain macaroni. Oh man, remember Esther season? Ugh, Esther season could be something, man. We just gotta wait. We just gotta have faith. It's alt design Fang. So I know the guy. Oh, hold up. There. Yeah. I know the guy who commissioned these works. I don't know if Eddie Sheep came up with them first or that guy did, but I know the guy who was like, I'm gonna make Goodbye Volcano High and do it properly. That person hasn't talked to me in a while, in over a year, and I don't know if they've actually done anything since then. So yeah. I mean, they only follow Eddie Sheep. It could be that Eddie Sheep is that person and they're just lying about it, which would be fucking funny. I'm on board with goofy shit like that. That's great. That'd be the funniest shit ever. I actually know an artist who knows how to draw. Wouldn't that be something? Hot damn. No. No. We say hot dog around here. I do like the dad redesign too. It's listen, I gotta be honest, right? I have a soft spot in my heart for Sabah. Because listen. Okay. But fuck, if the redesign for the mom isn't just like, look at her. I love it. I love how sassy she looks. What I really like about these designs, right, is that you can tell by the sheets alone what these characters are going to get up to. Because if they have certain emotions, like the dad is pretty down low key, there's not a lot of energy there. It's interesting. And then there's one that is super pissed. It's just good. It's just, the sheet tells the story, right? At least they're consistent to biological norms now. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. Like one of those things. Don't be mean, man. But yeah, the wings are interesting like this. I mean, the original design goes for feathers. I think they were trying to do something funny. But I do like the wings that this guy did with the redesign. I don't know about the head. It just looks like I'm supposed to punt it like a football. I finally understand what people mean by that, but hey. Oh, we got people did pixel art on that funny website. Man, that's cute. And I like how Trish is there. She gets a basket of carrots. Here, Trish, it's a bouquet of baguettes. Oh my god, look at this. Man, that's just cute. Where's whenever Anon isn't on screen, people should be asking, "Where's Anon?" You know. Is it the right amount of... Why is that other Fang so dark? I like how Reed was there earlier, and Naomi too. And there was a little rat there too. Oh, whatever. We got a Halloween Fang. That's a cute design. I'm okay with that. That's on board. Got a Fang Friday thing. Neat. I'm kind of sad I never heard back from that guy. I kind of want to send him a message, but on the other hand, I think they're just dead. They. What was the last thing they sent to me? When was this? This was June 2024. But thank you for the little pep talk. I know it's daunting, but I'm very excited to start working on new ways. Maybe they're actually just been busy. I like these dinos, except Naomi. Some stuff to paper. I wonder, right? I wonder if they've just been busy, because they are talking, like, I'm going to do some research into stuff like cults and meteors and physics and all this fun stuff. Hell, even experiences of gifted kids. I like to imagine this guy, right, is out there in the summer, in the sunset, like, motherfucker is asking about how cults work and is putting together a hell of a story. You know, living their best life. Yeah, like you said, Arthur, nose to the grindstone. Man's putting in the hours. Let us all have a positive vibe. Who would have thought Trish was into mammals? Was all she's asking for some carrots to prove. Herbies love carrots. Hey, well, let's go down the link list before we go back to the horrible fic that I don't want to think about. You need to decide. Do you want punk girl that is not punk or punk girl that is not punk? No matter which you choose, you will not experience an actual punk girl that might have interesting kinks, fetishes, sexual interests, or, you know, it's just interesting to talk to. They're going to turn into some pretty boring people in the end. If you do it right. I'm saying that, but what I really mean is that Olivia is really different in the demo section because, I don't know, man. I have nothing against Fang. Oh, Snoot slander. Snoot slander. Holy shit. What the fuck is that art? Damn! That is a really... I mean, that's probably a trace. They probably used a base model. If not, even so, that's fucking impressive. That is a great render of Mia. I have some issues with the jacket because leather isn't that shiny and pleather isn't that shiny. They're both very matte. They don't have that kind of reflective index. And the jacket looks way... Like, you gotta go for the boots. The boots have the good kind of shine. That jacket looks like it's made of something else entirely. Unless she polishes it, which, fair enough. We got Mia, but it's from a weird angle. We got Liz, but she's strangling Inko, which, you know, fair enough. Oh, that's a cute Liz. Man, as much as I like Liz, I have kind of lost my passion for the woman over time. As I'm forced to confront the fact that she's got problems. The headless Snoot, the Edge Runners vibe. Man, we got some... Dave's been pulling... Oh, that is just a headless. Neat. Oh, shit. I love that cybernetic one. That's nasty. Autism to autism connection. We shall now talk about trains. Oh, that's cute, though. To be honest, that is what it feels like when I talk to someone who's really passionate about stuff. It's like, yeah, we can just keep going, buddy. Why does Nasser look like this? Nasser, what happened to you? Do we need to call a doctor? Yeah, I'm going to call a doctor. We got Red Fang. I got a bunch of links. I got Scary Dave now craves nostalgia. I'll turn the music back on, actually. What the fuck is this? Fang, but she's orange. That's my attack. You're orange now. This classroom ain't shit. They drew Olivia and Japanese. That's a cute little version of Olivia. I love how they went for straight lines, but you know what? It is on a whiteboard, so.
Joke's on you, Olivia. I like when girls are mean to me.
I hate that stupid meme. Get out of here. Who are these? Anon and Rosa are also here. Who are these fucking guys? Oh my god, I love this version of Stella. She's wearing a skirt instead of shorts. How interesting. I like that Reed's got all those patches that do not look intentional. Fang looks very interesting. That is a way better, like, androgynous vibe we're going with here. I like these designs in general because they feel like they got meat on their bones. Anon looks so goddamn grumpy, though. Anon, what the hell? Who ate your banana? Why are you so mad? Get a load of these guys. That's just cute. I love that Rose is gigantic. And I kind of like that Trish is like, you know... I like the fuller hair. I like the fuller hair. And I like that Fang's got a shorter haircut. Like, I love these characters with... Look at them. Don't they just radiate this aura? I mean, Anon is off. He should be leaner than that, considering what his character is about. But you could go with fat, I guess. But I love these guys. Damn. Haunty Web, you did a fantastic job. Or Jaunty Web, AU, I guess. I really... I can't properly explain, but the vibes are immaculate on these, right? Fang's got the jacket and the high-waisted pants. There's a very combination of butch lesbian going on. This is very butch lesbian going on. Then we got Trish. We got the shorts. We got the leggings. But we also got the short sleeve shirt under the over the long sleeve shirt, which also has a lot of neck and like the hands involved. And Reed is obviously like the comfortable shit you throw on, no layers, no complexity, loafers, and the simple shit. And then Stella is like, you know, she shopped for that goddamn jacket for way too long. And Rosa's like, yep, I got places to be at the end of the day. These are great. And I love that Anna looks like a fucking discount store. Goodbye, Volcano High commissions. Oh, you can't do that, man! Let's see. Oh, this person worked for KOOP? You're kidding me, right? Man, these designs are neat. I do hate the fact that Goodbye Volcano High just refused to have different body types. Like, they really didn't do much. But look at this shit. That's great. I gotta admit, bottom right's got my attention, though. If only because, again, we're layering. And that other one with the belt. People don't use belts enough. I don't know what it is. People just hate belts, I guess. Like, they'll have a belt, but it's never a part of the design. It's like, there's a belt because people wear belts sometimes. It's never, this belt does something for the design. It's broad, it's slim, it's shiny. Makes a man like me lose his goddamn mind. Makes me a little grumpy. Makes me a little grumpy butt. I don't have, like, I feel like I should get this art considering all the shit I've gotten up to, but I don't have a design to put into this. I could put Ophinia into it, I guess. That's technically what happened with angels with scaly wings, but if you can't draw rubber, there's no point to it. Ophinia's gotta look fucking goofy with her rubber bullshit. Life before flat design. Ugh, so true. Oh god, it's a little... Yeah, the fucking little crown gets put on the crock. That's a great one. I love that guy. Man, these links today are great. Stella Doc Mids. Stella, you can't just shake the medicine bottle at me like that's going to help. What do we got next? We got some Fang stuff. Yeah, what side do you think I'm working out for? Oh, that's dumb. Rebecca in real life. Oh, someone made a plush. That's cute. Not very good at it, but you know, the effort's worth a lot. I got Trish sitting around. You ask me if I can do fucking what? Can do what? Can do what? Can do what? Today's the day. What? It's always funny when you see completely inconspicuous fan art, but then you notice the ultra detailed feet. You know, I don't know what I was expecting. Music's so good it makes you fly. You know, listen, I'm a guy who's like, oh, okay, let me put my little beans down, right? I'm all for magic systems and shit and putting that in places it doesn't belong. You're allowed to have metaphorical magic, where it's like, there's not actual magic going on, but you are describing situations and circumstances in flowery language. That it makes it feel like magic is happening, you know? Thank you, didn't tell me you can fly. No, I can glide very short distances. Great. Man, these links have been great. They are exactly what I need to pull over the finish line on this garbage chapter. Thank you for giving me the... Would a relationship between Nasser and Anon work? I'm fucking sorry. What? Hold the phone. I found the short fic called Runaway. I like how it's called a short fic. It's 40,000 words. But 11 chapters, so the chapters aren't fucking stupid long. How? Oh, it's explicit, though. So it's got penises. It's got eventual smut. Fuck it, I'm putting it on the pile. Oh, oh. Please. Must you fucking kill must you hurt my soul by showing me some cute sage? Must you look me in the eye and show me this adorable boy? Look at this guy. Fucking perfect. I'm not that soft on sage, but God, what? Listen, man. I know it's called Snoot Game, right? I know it's called Snoot Game. But could you ease up? Could you ease up? Off the throttle, buddy. Off the throttle. All right, what comments have been thrown at me since the meantime? I'm humanoids. Reed looks like he reeks of BO. He's perfect. I know Anon's got the Batman treat. He's meaner and muscular. Belt buckle spam is a Guilty Gear thing. I'm not talking about belt buckles or spamming them. I'm talking about just having a goddamn belt. in the design. The new Pokemon game has 2 highly detailed feet. What are you talking about? Anyway, I think I have it in me. I think I have it in me that we can finish this. And I think I might do Runaway next time because it'll be funny. Shit, which one of these is the recording one? That one is. I hope to God we can pull through this one. And we might do I might do Runaway in my off time just to refresh a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have a thumbnail for that. I don't know if I want to draw a thumbnail for penis. Like, if it's going to be porn, I should include the penis, right? I don't have experiences drawing the genitals because I don't draw much. I just draw cartoony shit. And I have fun at it. It drives a man to think about the dick. Anyway, yeah, so Trish loses her goddamn mind. Sorry, Stella loses her goddamn mind. Punches at whatever. Oh no, Stella's talking French. I like how his attention is drawn. Like, Anon, for fuck's sake, your girlfriends are fighting. I'm gonna kill you, leave her out of this. Anon's dropping his crutches. Why are you dropping your crutches? Use your crutches for momentum. It's me she wants. Who did this to you? Draw a hot dog. Wait, we have Stacy. The impact of the diminutive dino sends us both towards the pavement. Put me to the ground. Pain in my legs flares up first work and react. I feel a tightening and constricting feeling in my neck as I begin to gather my bearings. She has her tiny hands wrapped around my neck. She's tiny, so her hands are tiny. You don't have to call them tiny hands. Wrapped around my throat as she squeezes the air out. She doesn't squeeze it out, she keeps it in. That's the problem. For such a small girl, she's surprisingly strong. How did it take you this long to think about that? Why are you like this, Anon? Anon, there's only one way out. You have to get an erection. She'll feel so uncomfortable she'll leave you alone. It's the only way. I'm sorry. It's the forbidden move you're not allowed to use, but you might have to. It might be your only option. I'm able to shake her off. She pins all her body weight on me. I can only watch her eyes fill with murderous intent. I like how she didn't have murderous intent when she started strangling Lou, but now she's committed to the bit, you know? Stop, please! It takes a while to choke someone, by the way. It's not a fast thing at all. I'm sorry. It takes a long while to actually get someone to suffocate to death. Everything starts to feel lost. I feel my conscience slipping away further and further. Because, remember, even if you don't hold your breath, you probably have 30 seconds of, like, you're at least conscious. And you're, like, directly adjacent to a mall. All I'm saying is that by this point, security should have showed up. Oh, there we go. Security has shown up. I lose the urge to fight back. No, that's just your muscles failing. And for this penance, you know what? I'm gonna die, but at least I'm gonna die in a way that makes God think I'm cool. Rosa? Mysterious force. Let go of me, you fucking pigs. Mao, this is, I'm turning off the music. It doesn't even deserve that courtesy. Wow. This is the worst. Why is Rosa... Alright, she was gonna... to be in... I don't know, can you walk? I think so. Save your strength. You know we get you out of here. Rescue scratches for him. No, let me go. I'm gonna kill you. Trish, you keep talking about trigger, right? You keep talking about that word, and yet you're grabbed by the police or people who can probably get you arrested, and you're talking about how you're gonna kill them. I feel like your dad should have given you the talk that they give to all... I've been told that talk exists, and I've been told it's not a good talk. People get birds and bees, and if you don't, well, you get the little green book or whatever it's called. And I'm pretty sure that includes a sentence that's like, if you're near a police officer or someone who can get in contact with a police officer, don't ever talk about how you're going to murder a man, because you won't get the chance anymore. I'm sorry. Pressing charges stops being a thing at that point. Stella puts requests every time you're going to die, Anon. I like how these security guards are like, man, what the hell happened here? Well, at least I had an exciting day. We'll take it from here. Fuck off. Instead of handcuffs. I'm pretty sure small guards can't actually do any of that. I don't think they can. 45 seconds before on-con, if you hit the solar plexus first, ask me how I know. I'm not asking you how you know. Oh my god, I got lucky. This is so dumb. This is so dumb, right? And it's because your location sharing is on with all of your contacts, and Trish is in there for some reason. You see, Trish wasn't going to kill Anna, she was going to take his license to be alive, and he needs to. Oh, get out of here, Scary Dave. Thank you, probably right. You also would have broke my leg when you found me. Está pera cruel. Gonna be okay. We'll talk in the car. Wow, what a fantastic way to turn an alright, cute little date chapter into hot, fucking, steaming garbage. I'm impressed at just how much you managed to botch that landing. Fucking impressive. Made some adjustments to chapter 1. Local shop. Glorial Donuts for Glorial Donuts leaf spelling. Actual donut found in Toronto, Ontario. A lot of game references. Lotus Game Arcade. Lotus Land Story, which is where Bad Apple came from. Gives not so subtle reference to Persona Rated 4 Ultimax. Chapter takes place the week after the first date. Ugh. Thought the chapter wouldn't be as engaging if it just took place at the bubble tea shop. You're allowed to have short chapters, for fuck's sake. Not you can have short chapters. You can have it be the kiss and then he can't, right? You can have the dramatic cliffhanger be that Anna wants to give a kiss, but before it happens, he feels the shiver of fear and realizes that he can't commit anymore because Fang fucked him up. You could do that. You could have it be something simpler, like Reed shows up again, and suddenly they're both confronted with the fact that Reed's even more fucked up. Why do we involve Trish in any of this? Anyway, I'm taking a short break from YouTube. I mean, props for turning this into a mod, but that'll be 11 chapters instead of 10. Comments. If someone's got you around the throat, thumbs to their eyes, they'll let you go real fast. Though I guess Anna wouldn't really have the will to do that. She's a 10, but she's French. Hope Reed's not dead. I can't see my boy die. Please let Trish get shot 10 times. So I'm going to end your fucking story. The next one is called Slipping Through the Cracks. We're almost halfway. That's weird. Trickster or not, posted the same comment twice, but like a day apart. That's just weird, man. That's just weird, man. There's some French typos from Plank Anon. Hot damn. Foos is a very polite way of saying you. It's reserved for strangers or professional settings. I would advise to. Allez-vous. Normal typos. God damn. The ship has left the harbor. Yeah, Trish get puppet pal. I think I'm just gonna go. I don't have anything to add. I think I'm just gonna go. See you guys next week. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know, man. It'll depend on if I give a shit tomorrow, but maybe we'll do that fucking other fic. I won't have a background or anything. We'll just have fun with it, but thanks for the link, Scary Dave. They really pulled things together in the end. Please do it tomorrow. Well, Scary Dave, you didn't give me $50, but how can I say no to a guy like you? I should read My Immortal. I'm afraid that I feel like My Immortal is a bit too old. Like I don't know if I could do it anything that no one else. I don't think I could do anything that someone else hasn't already done. I have nothing to add. I'm also not very much into Harry Potter, so I don't have anything to put in the basket, man. I'll just be there and I'll be square, and it's like, sure you're there, but
yeah, see you tomorrow then. Some legacy fanfics. I mean, am I really a fanfic guy? I feel like I'm more a Snoot game, Goodbye Volcano High. Like I'm more of the dinosaur corner. I don't feel like I could just branch out. It feels weird, man. Hell, I'll give you mine, and you can yell at me in real time for being an idiot, Mick. You mean your fic? Listen, if you give me your fic, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better than most people out there. Like, I'm not gonna yell as much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can yell at something like that. Oh god, it's someone complaining about more Billy Hatcher stuff. Oh, it's that fucking egg thing where it like tumbles down and it just breaks instantly. It's so dumb. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I'm gonna go get a nap, and then I'll just be sad that this chapter went weird places. I wonder. I guess it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be a sugary sweet chapter. I need some filler, man. I need filler, and it just commits to the fucking filler bit instead of this fucking. Oh no, we're gonna do something spooky at the end. Is Reed gonna show up? I hope Reed shows up. He doesn't show up. Great.